First up, congratulations to Orlando Pirates. It pains me to say this, but they won, so yeah. Derrick Spencer has said that Kaizer Chiefs and Orlando Pirates are closing in on Mamelodi Sundowns. How true is this? Hello and welcome to Kosi Nation Fan TV. I am Pelo, I am your host, and this is where fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. Kosi Football Club. I think there's something that we are not addressing about Mamelodi Sundowns. It's this: Sundowns is a very good team, very well coached. I agree with that. However, I watch Mamelodi Sundowns when they play against teams that don't respect them. Then they don't look like the almighty untouchable Sundowns. Take for example Chippa United, Umok and Mamila. I know a lot of people will say, oh, he's arrogant, he talks a lot and blah blah blah. But that man said that he was going to go pound for pound with Sundowns, and yes, he ended up losing against Sundowns in that match. But for the first half an hour, he was playing and performing, and his team was just pushing and pushing and pushing, and they did concede goals because obviously they have less quality than Sundowns. But even for the rest of the game, Chippa United were not just laying down and taking it. They were fighting back, and because of that, they did not get destroyed by 5-0. So in essence, with the gap between Chippa United and Mamelodi Sundowns, that game, given how Chippa United was playing, it was supposed to be 10-0 if Sundowns is that dangerous. You look at Kaizer Chiefs, we play against Mamelodi Sundowns back there in Atteridgeville, and we play defensively. We just fear them and they just knock the ball around, and eventually we get a chance, we score, and now they're panicking, and the only way that they come back and win the game is by a goalkeeper mistake. Come to FNP, we do the same thing. We respect them too much. They attack us. We go forward once, we score a goal. How? Hiban. And then, since we are too respectful of them, they end up coming back and they score a goal. Second leg, we play against them. Now all of a sudden, we are no longer fearful of them. We're attacking them. We're trying to press here and there. And the game looks like it's in Kaizer Chiefs' favor, to a point that even after conceding an early goal, we come back, we score a goal, and we look like a threat for the rest of the first half until we make another mistake again towards the end of the half and we concede a goal. And yes, mistakes, you make mistakes because the team that you're playing against is good at punishing those mistakes. But Mamelodi Sundowns also makes their mistakes. The difference is that when they do make those mistakes, we are too fearful of them, we're not pressing them hard enough, and because of that, they get away with the mistakes that they make. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that we are too fearful of Sundowns such that even the weaknesses that they do have, we're not exploiting them. Because you look at how Sundowns plays, their defenders, they are not that quick, but since we fear them, we sit back and no one actually tries to challenge them. The only time we did that as Kaizer Chiefs was when we were playing in a knockout game and we knew that we had to win, we had to do something about that. Which means to me, the gap is not as big as we actually think in the first place. It's just that Sundowns constantly winning in the past few years has made us put them in a pedestal, and we have now said, oh no, they are all these almighty Mamelodi Sundowns. But they are a good team. I'm not saying they are bad, don't get me wrong. They are very good, they are brilliant. It's just that we have too much respect. By the way, before I continue with the video, please do make sure to like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people like you. So I was watching the MTN 8 final like most of you, and I saw how Pirates were playing. Obviously there was wind and it also factored in. But I looked at Pirates, they were not afraid. Even in the game, in the league game that they played against Sundowns, they were not afraid of Mamelodi Sundowns. They were attacking Sundowns. And yes, Sundowns still got their opportunities, but Pirates also got their opportunities. They were just not clinical when they were near the box. Supposed to cross the ball across and someone to finish it. They did not do that. Someone tries to shoot and go for glory themselves. But you look at all these things, you're like, you know what? Actually, the gap is not that big. We are just too scared of Sundowns, and because of this fear, that is why we are continually exalting them and we are making ourselves feel even smaller than we actually are. What do you think about this? Let me know down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, remember, equals Alpelu Moya.